The objective of this demonstration is to read a sequential file um, and to show some of the operations available with the sequential files. So I consider a data, a matrix 3 by 3, which is written in the lines 2 to 4, and then a column vector, which is written as like a row vector. And yes, this is the data I would like to read. And to make my program generic, I would like to add a character here. And later on, I will show you the use of this character. And this is saved in the working directory. Yes, which is the G/G77 bin, and mat3.dat is the file. So I create a program file with the name sq file for sequential file, and the end program file and sequential file, where I can end program sequential file. So the first segment for program comes for the declaration statements. Implicit none, I require a vector A. I consider a bit larger matrix, and I will then use a part of this matrix, some integers I, j, k, k, n row, n column, and a character variable, character, say star. Now in the first segment, I would like to read the number of lines available in my program. So one of the strategy is to count the lines. I count the lines. So I say I lines. I initialize I lines to equal to 0, and then I write a statement do while okay. Let's first define the star variable, star say equal to 1 as a character. So I say if do while star is not equal to $, keep reading. So read from unit. Well, we had to read from file. We have not created the file unit. So first open unit, say 10, and the file name is in our directory. So we are calling it from the same directory, therefore only the name is required. And the status be old. This file should already be available in our directory. Okay. From line by line, I'm going to only read the first character. Unit 10, read the value of variable star. And if the star is not equal to $, I lines variable should be equal to I lines plus 1. So these are the lines which are available in program in the data file. And with the print statement, I print the value of star. Star is equal to star, and lines are lines values are updated. And here is do. So let's see what is the output of this file to this point. We have initialized the variables, and we are just reading how many lines are present in the data file. So I compile G77 sequential file dot for -o sequential file dot exe. So the program till now does not contain any errors, any syntax errors. So sequential file.exe. So the values of star, the first star value was #131. So it means it has properly read the first characters available in the lines, and the program was stopped when it encountered the $sign in the data file. So the next thing I write is print statement, print number of lines which contain data. So the number of lines are I lines. So let's see the value. So sequential file. Okay, the number of lines are 6. Number of lines are 6. So in 6 lines, we have encountered the $sign. So it means we have to read the first 5 lines, and in the first line we have to read the first line as a character. This does not contain any data, so we have to skip the first line. For that one, now we would like to start reading from the first line. So it means now we want to get to the first line. Or go to the first line. Get the first line. So for that very purpose, there is a Fortran file option. You can say rewind unit 10. So it will bring the operation of file reading to the first line. We do not want to read the first line, and then there is a 3x3 matrix. So my first step would be to skip the first line. So this can be accomplished by an empty read statement of say unit 10, and let's provide a format, and we do not read the first line. And now if I read the asterisk again, read from unit 10 and star, and print the value of the star, so we will be able to see the star value from the second line is star. Let's check it. Okay, so program compilation. Okay, so number of lines 6 and star value is 1. It means the first line has been skipped, and the star value has been picked as 1 from the second line. So with the next reading statement, we will be on the third line. So now we want to get one step back, and then we will start reading the matrix. So get one step back. So on the unit 10, I say backspace unit 10. So it will bring the unit 1 line back. And now I can start reading the data. Logically, now my program will start reading from this line. So now I have to read a 3x3 matrix, and then 1x3 vector. So here you can say start reading matrix. So I write here do I varies from 1 up to 3. There are 3 rows. And I would like to read from unit 10 the elements of matrix A matrix ij, where j varies from 1 up to 3, and then do. And likewise, I would like to print. So I add a print statement, print asterisk, and here a I comma j varies from 1 up to, and to make it distinct, we add here a print statement to print a separating dash, and finally the reading of the column vector. So read from unit 10 asterisk the vector b. Yes, it was initialized with small letter, but there is no difference if we use the small letter or capital for reading b. So I say b j varies from 1 up to 3, and then printing the vector. So print asterisk a separating line, print asterisk so b vector is equal to b. And finally, since the reading is complete, a good practice in programming to close the file. So close unit Fortran. If we do not write this close statement, even then there are no problems. So let's see the output of this program. We again compile this program. There are no errors. And, the execution of this file. So there are many errors. Okay, that's fine. So this was the output of this one. So at first, the program lines were counted, the data file lines were counted, then the matrix was printed, it was correct, and then B vector. With respect to A matrix, it was declared as a 100 by 100 matrix, but we utilized only a 3 by 3 part of it. However, for writing the vector B, I use the default printing command for printing B. So it has printed the 100 values. So first 3 values are fine, 1, 7, 4. These were as written in the data file, but the rest of the values were given the all 0 values and some strange values. These were picked from as the garbage data. So the correct way to write it is to write only the part we are utilizing. So j from 1 to 3. So recompile and run. So that is going to be a logical way. There is going to be a logical output. So 3 by 3 matrix and a 1 cross 3 row vector as it was written in the data file. So this program is going to work till the index of A and B does not exceed the value 100. So in this demonstration, we have worked out a reading from a sequential file, and in the sequential file, We have skipped the first line, and we have used the rewind option. We have used the backspace option, and we have utilized also the option close. There are other options, and the success to learn the options in sequential files, it is to do the practice, because that is the best way to learn a programming practice